Yeah, I think a lot of people don't have a theology of disability until they have to have a theology of disability. They don't read scripture like we do, looking for people with disabilities and how other people interacted with them. And so we know, we go to John 9 and we see how Jesus and was walking with the disciples, and they saw a man who was born blind, and the disciples themselves asked Jesus, whose fault is it that he was born blind? His fault or his parents' fault? And Jesus said, it's neither fault. It's not either him or the parents. And then we see in Exodus 4, when God's talking to Moses, and God says, I make man mute or blind or seeing or deaf. I have control over that. That's over my sovereignty, which means those things are working out for his good and his glory. And so sometimes, we have to bring people back to what scripture says, that we know is true, and show them examples like David and Mephibosheth. And how did David treat this boy who'd been crippled? He invited him to the king's table and they ate together. And so that's what Jillian was talking about, that friendship, those relationships happen with exposure. And so the more I bring James to church and the more we show up and the more other families show up, they're exposed to families like mine, and then friendship, like Jillian said, starts. And that's really where change can be made.